Good morning, student. Production of energy from different food substances. How energy is produced by aerobic respiration and energy is produced by anaerobic respiration. By aerobic respiration, more energy is produced, and by anaerobic respiration, less energy is produced. By that, aerobic and anaerobic respiration, oxidation of glucose molecules and to produce energy. Then how the energy is produced by oxidation of protein molecules, oxidation of lipid molecules. Now in case of carbohydrate molecules, those energy is produced by that carbohydrates. Now this energy is useful for various daily work, and excess of energy from that carbohydrates, those energy which are produced by carbohydrate and excess of energy from this carbohydrate, it is stored in our muscle cell, it is stored in a liver and stored in the form of glycogen. Now second, in case of protein, we know that if you take a various food substances, from that food substances we get the carbohydrate. From that food substances we get the protein, we get the lipids, we get various vitamins, we get the various minerals. These are known as different types of nutrients. And these nutrients produce various energy. Now, in case of protein, if we take a various food substances, from that food substances we get the protein. And protein is also necessary for body building. Protein is also necessary for growth of living organism. Protein is necessary for production of various cells, enlargement of that cell, from that cells to various tissue, from that tissues to various organ, means growth of that living organism carried out by that various protein, body building of human being by that proteins. We know that what is meant by protein. Protein is a micromolecules of amino acid. Micromolecules of amino acid. Many amino acid chemically combines together, bonding together, chemically combines together many amino acids and to form a different types of protein. Different types of protein. Now 1 gram of protein gives 4 kilocalorie energy. 1 gram of protein gives 4 kilocalorie energy. If we take a different types of protein, food substances, now from that food substances we get the various protein that is known as amino acid. Now these amino acid mix in blood, and by blood circulatory system, now this amino acid passes towards the various parts of body, various cell, various parts of body, various cell, and from that amino acids to form a various protein, different types of protein. Now, in case of carbohydrate, excess of carbohydrate stored in our body, in liver, in muscle cell. But in case of protein, excess of protein do not stored in our body. Now, this excess of protein is converted into ammonia, and this ammonia is eliminated from that body. It is not stored in our body. Now there are different types of amino acid. From that amino acids to form a different protein. For example, now in our skin contain different types of protein. For example, melanin, keratin, these are known as different types of protein. Means amino acid, micromolecules of amino acid, and these micromolecules of amino acid combines together to form a different protein. There are different types of protein in different organs in our body. For example, in case of skin, our skin contain melanin and keratin. Now this melanin and keratin is one of the protein. Then in our blood contain hemoglobin and antibodies. Now these hemoglobin and antibodies are also known as one of the protein, amino acid. Then in our bones made from calcium and phosphorus. Strongness of bones contain calcium and phosphorus. Now these bones contain eosin. Now this eosin is one of the protein. Then in case of our cells contain protein of cell membrane. Cell covered with cell membrane. Now this cell membrane is made up of protein and different types of enzymes in our cell. These are known as protein. Then in case of pancreas contain insulin and trypsin. Now this trypsin and insulin, these are known as different hormones. Now this trypsin and insulins are also known as one of the protein. Then in our pituitary glands contain various hormones. Now these hormones are also known as one of the protein. And lastly, our muscles contain actin and myosin. Now these actin and myosins are also known as one of the protein. Now these are known as different types of protein. Now these proteins gives energy. If you take a various food substances, from that food substances we get different types of protein. Nutrient, and protein is one of the nutrient. And from that protein 1 gram of protein gives 4 kilocalorie energy. Carbohydrate produce energy. Oxidation of carbohydrate to release energy. Production of energy. Similarly, oxidation of that protein molecules, amino acid, to produce energy. And this energy is necessary for growth of human being, all living organism. The most important function of that protein, that is known as body building. Production of many cells, maturation of that cell to produce a various tissue, organs and living organism. Development of living organism carried out by that protein. This is the most important function of that protein. Protein also produce energy. Carbohydrate also produce energy. And next types of nutrient, that is known as lipid. In case of lipid, we know that lipid is also produced by various substances, that is known as fatty acids and alcohol. Now these are known as chemical substances. When these chemical substances chemically combines together, bonding together, fatty acids and alcohol. Now these fatty acids and alcohol chemically combines together, bonding together to form a different types of lipid. We are consuming the various food substances. From that food substances we get the different types of lipid. Lipid is a fatty acid and alcohol chemically combines together to form a different types of lipid. Now, in case of carbohydrate, excess of carbohydrates stored in our body. Similarly, lipids are also stored in our body in adipose connective tissue. It is stored in adipose connective tissue. Excess of lipid is stored in adipose connective tissue. Carbohydrates are also stored in our body, but proteins do not stored in our body. Now, 1 gram of lipids gives 9 kilocalorie energy. Means more energy is produced from that lipid than protein and carbohydrates. 1 gram of lipid gives 9 kilocalorie energy. 9 kilocalorie energy. Now, in our cell membrane is made up of lipoproteins. Now, this lipoprotein is one of the lipid, means cell membranes. Then, various hormones present in our body. For example, testosterone hormones, estrogen hormones. These are known as various hormones. Now, these hormones also contain different lipids. These hormones are also produced by various lipids. Now, those nerve cells present in our body around the axon, presence of lipid. Now, that's why this lipid is also important nutrients in our body. It oxidation of that lipids to produce energy, oxidation of that protein to produce energy, oxidation of that glucose to produce energy. That is known as different types of nutrient. Then, in case of vitamins, we know that there are different types of vitamins. We are consuming the various food substances. From that food substances, we get the various vitamins. There are two types of that vitamins, that is known as fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. There are different vitamins, that is known as A, B, C, D, E and K. These are different types of vitamins. And there are two groups of that vitamins, water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Those vitamins which are soluble in water, that is known as water soluble vitamins. For example, B complex vitamins and C vitamin. They are water soluble vitamins. And another vitamins are fat soluble vitamins. These vitamins are also necessary for body growth. If insufficient content of that vitamins in our bodies, we are suffering from various diseases. For example, scurvy, pellagra, beriberi, anemia. These are known as different diseases. Insufficient amount of that vitamins in our bodies, we are suffering from that diseases. And that's why vitamins is also necessary for growth of human being. Proteins are necessary, carbohydrates are necessary, lipids are necessary, vitamins are necessary for growth of human being, living organism. And lastly, in case of water, minerals and water. Water is also important for digestion of various food substances. In our bodies contains 65 to 70% of water. In our cell contains 65-70% water. In our blood plasma contain 90% of water. And this water is also necessary for digestion of various food substances, for growth of human body. Thank you.